Thank you for being here. My name is Ayla Nova, and it is an honor to share the practice of Yoga Nidra with you. In this practice, you will be guided to honor the abundance of new possibilities, opportunities, and growth with your inner self. The new moon is symbolic of creating new intentions, and it is believed to be a potent time to embrace new beginnings. As every day is a new beginning, my wish is that when you do discover this particular nidra, you practice the beginner's mind, opening up yourself to the possibilities of renewal and rejuvenation while experiencing your whole self. Please take a moment before you begin to subscribe to Yoga Nidra and Beyond. Your support is welcomed and appreciated in this growing community. Through Yoga Nidra, you expand your awareness by accessing the space between the waking and sleeping state. From this brainwave state, you let go of the analytical mind, gaining access to the subconscious. Here you begin to rewrite the programming that holds you back from your full potential. This is done by planting your sankalpa, a heartfelt wish, desire, prayer, or intention. It must be a positive, personal, concise, present tense I am declaration to self that resonates deeply. This will become your newly restored belief. And by continuing to return to this practice, your desired transformation becomes inevitable. You are invited to take a comfortable position lying on your back, or if you prefer, a seated position is also welcome. You may wish to do so on a couch, recliner, or more traditionally on a yoga mat. If you are using this practice for the purpose of sleep, lying on your bed is another alternative. You may wish for some additional comforts like a blanket, a pillow, perhaps an eye mask, whatever you desire to make yourself nice and comfortable. Wherever you may choose to practice, please lay on your back with your whole spine in alignment. Rest your legs comfortably, allowing your hips to soften. Rest your arms naturally by your sides, allowing your shoulders to soften. And place your palms skyward, allowing the heart to open. It is now time to invite the senses to turn inward by closing your eyes, allowing the forehead to be slightly above the chin. Shavasana. As you rest here before you begin your practice, you'll be guided through attention and release. With your inhale, you will tense up your whole body, and as you exhale, you'll let all of it go. Let's begin. Take a deep inhale. Feel your fists clench, your fingers are tight, your legs, your toes, your glutes. Sense your whole upper and lower body getting nice and tight. Now exhale. Let it go. One more time. Inhale deeply. Feel your whole body getting tense all the way from the forehead, the eyes squinting, lips are pursed tight, down your arms, your torso and legs, your feet. And exhale. Let all of that tension go. One more time. Big deep inhale. Feel the whole body get tense. Get the whole body tense. And exhale. Let it all go. releasing all of the tension from your body. If you need to make any adjustments, you can do so now. And settle in for your practice. The practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. Connect with your whole self. Connect with the whole environment around you. Noticing the sounds, the scents, perhaps even noticing the environment that extends beyond the four corners of the room. Noticing all of the awareness expand out beyond your body. And then gradually bring it back in. Allow your awareness to tune closer towards your center. Begin to become aware of your breath, how it enters and exits the body. Observing the natural rise and fall of the chest. Letting go of any desire to label. Letting go of any expectations or preconceived notions. And allow yourself to breathe. Settling into the container of the room you rest in. This space that you have created for yourself. Notice how comfortable you are. Notice where comfort is, so that you can begin to trust yourself to be still, to move into a non-reactive state. Rest in your experience. Allow all that arises to be a messenger, and welcome these messages. Observe these messages without engaging, holding only space and compassion as you witness whatever may arise, as these messages will arise. Ground into your strength to remain still. And if you respond by making any adjustments to your body, do so without judgment. And then return to your stillness. Allow yourself to surrender to the space around you. Aware of anything that you're holding on to. What is it that you're clinging on? Are you able to release it? Are you able to set it free? Are you able to work with it now? Perhaps it is a part of yourself that you deny. Whatever it may be, release any judgment around it. And scan your body from head to toe. Notice where the tension lies. It may have been here for a day, a week, a month, a year, or a lifetime. So be gentle and compassionate with yourself as you let go of the grip that it has on you. See if that can bring you 10% closer to relaxation. Allow your awareness now to travel towards the mind's eye. Place your focus here. Lean into your intrinsic wisdom, insight, and intuition. This is where your sankalpa, your intention, awakens. In this present moment, existing in all dimensions of your reality. Invite this declaration of I am to be instilled into the energy that illuminates the mind's eye. If the message remains unclear, see how some of the following sankalpas sit with you. I am at peace. I am calm. I am enough. I trust. I am abundant. Or perhaps simply, I am. In your mind's eye, repeat your sankalpa 3 times. Plant the seed of intention deeply into the subconscious mind. Repeat it 3 times here and now. Your seed, your sankalpa, has been planted, and you will return to it before the closing of your practice. Shift your awareness now to the body, transitioning to the rotation of consciousness, discovering every part of your body as if it were your first encounter with yourself. Notice when you observe these sensations, textures, edges, craters, and curves, how you can experience yourself as new. Bask in your own presence as you begin to experience your toes. Notice all 10 of your toes. Noticing your feet, and your right foot, and your left foot. Allow the sensation to float back and forth from your right foot to your left foot and back again. Now traveling your awareness up your legs, past your ankles, shins, calves, float your awareness to your knees, and the upper portion of your legs, your quadriceps. Aware of your hamstrings. And travel your awareness back and forth between the right leg and the left leg. Aware of your toes, your feet, the lower leg, your knees, the upper legs all the way to your glutes. Awareness moving back and forth between the left and right leg until you experience both legs simultaneously. Aware of both legs simultaneously. Aware of both legs. Become in tune with the awareness of your hips, as if you're experiencing your hips for the very first time. Notice the sensation of your hips in the bowl of your pelvis. Your awareness floating from the right hip to the left hip, moving along the bowl of the pelvis as the awareness floats back and forth from right to left and left to right. Follow these sensations back and forth until eventually you can experience the bowl of the pelvis and your hips as one sphere of awareness traveling up towards the abdomen, an orb of sensation around the abdomen. This awareness travels around the waist towards the spine. Experience your torso and the parts of yourself all the way up past your ribs and across your chest. Sense your awareness travel across the chest and the orb of sensation around the abdomen and the bowl of the pelvis. Experiencing the sensations moving all the way towards the spine. Awareness wrapping around the whole torso. Allow this awareness to travel up towards your shoulders, experiencing your shoulders for the very first time. Aware of any sensations that are in your shoulders, across your collarbones. Sense this awareness wrap around to your shoulder blades. And return this awareness to your spine, a full alignment of your spine. These sensations now travel out towards your fingertips, experiencing your arms, the upper arm, and the lower arms, from the right shoulder moving down towards the right elbow, the right wrist, and the right hand. Experiencing the right fingers and thumb. Aware of the right thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, and the whole right hand, the whole right hand, the whole right hand. Aware of the back of the hand and the palm of the hand, and the wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder. The sensations travel across your shoulders, your collarbones towards the left arm, sensing the upper and lower left arm, the left hand, the fingers and thumb of the left hand, awareness of the left hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger. The left hand thumb. Awareness for the very first time of the index finger, middle finger. Noticing the sensations of the ring finger. Aware of the little finger. All the fingers and thumb of the left hand. Aware of the whole left hand. The whole left hand. Noticing the sensations of the wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, and the whole left arm. Awareness moving from the tip of the fingers of the left hand, floating up the left arm, across both shoulders towards the right arm, the upper arm, elbow, lower arm, the right hand. Float the awareness back and forth to one and then the other arm, until eventually you experience both arms simultaneously. Aware as if you are experiencing both arms for the very first time. And eventually your awareness moves towards the throat, along all the edges of the neck. Aware of the whole spine. Returning your awareness to the alignment of your spine. Sensing the whole spine from the tailbone to the mid back, the upper back, and the cervical spine along the neck, holding the base of the skull. Sensing the back of your head, along your jawline. Awareness moving from the base of your ears towards the point of the chin. Sensation migrating towards the lower lip, the upper lip, both lips together. Float your awareness around the nostrils, and from the tip of the nose towards the bridge of the nose. Awareness moving from the bridge of the nose along the cheekbones, all the way to the ears. The awareness moving into all the craters and curves, valleys and peaks of the ears. Traveling this awareness from the ears towards your temples, aware of both temples simultaneously. Aware of your eyelids, your eyelashes, and the orbs of the eyes deep in the skull. Expanding this awareness towards the space between the brows and your forehead. Aware of your whole forehead, and the top of your head. Awareness traveling around the whole scalp. Your awareness like a massage for the very first time onto your scalp. Sense the crown of your head all the way to your fingers and toes, melting into the sensations of your whole body, the whole front and back body. No part of yourself left untouched with your awareness. Allowing all of the sensations to be experienced simultaneously. Aware of your whole body sensing itself. Float your awareness from the tips of your toes to the top of your head. The tips of your toes to the top of your head, stretching your awareness towards your fingers, your toes, to the top of your head, sensing your whole body full of awareness. Your whole body senses itself as if it were the first time. Become intuitively aware of your body as you enter into pranamaya, the energetic body. Notice how your breath moves from the beginning of the inhale. And without manipulation, observe how your breath transitions into an exhale. Internally observe the pranic energy flow through your whole body. From the soles of your feet to the crown of your head, feel your whole body breathing. And your breath is a bridge between your body and mind. And when you connect with your breath, you can begin to sense clarity in your mind and your body. Your body is remarkably intelligent, turning every inhale into an opportunity for birth, rejuvenation, and awakening, while every exhale allows a certain kind of death, annihilation of what does not serve you. The exhale releasing the ego. This cycle creates a non-duality within its wholeness, a balance of polarity. Sense your breath as it travels through you, a beginning and an end that continues to cycle full circle into your whole being. Aware as your inhales extend beyond your physical body, returning your prana to the core. And as you exhale, sense your whole being release tension and gripping. Continue to breathe at your own organic pace. And at the bottom of each exhale, count down from 13 to 0. If you lose track of your breath, allow yourself, without attachment, to begin counting the breath again, starting at 13. Inhale. Exhale. 13. Inhale. Exhale. 12. Inhale. Exhale. 11. Continue counting down your breath. You will be called back in a few short moments. If you reach 0, begin again at 13, counting down your breath. Exhale. Release any attachment you may have to where you landed. Let it go. As you begin to move into the emotional body, Manomaya. You explore your present state, a fluid space of equanimity, where you are in harmony with all opposing forces. Here there's this deep knowing that you are in a space where exploring these opposing sensations is simply a part of your human experience. And as you begin to embrace these polarities, you become even more aware of how accessible and available you are to create your inner world, creating the inner world that you desire. You are the architect of your well-being. Remain in the seat of the witness and begin to move into the awareness of fear. Notice where fear is held in the body. Expand it from the space of the mind and notice in your body where you hold your fear. Draw deeply into your inner world. Notice where you hold fear. And once you locate a space of fear, allow yourself to pull it up from the roots and really take a moment to look at it. Experience it in its wholeness. Become aware of how it manipulates your being, how it impacts you. Not with judgment. Simply observe how fear is held in your body. If a sensation, memory, or thought appears, witness it. Allow it to hover for a moment so you can truly see it fully. Notice where it's lingering. Where is it lingering in the body? Can you sense it in your breathing? Your whole body in this plane of existence. Experience fear. 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 Now release. Release the memories, the sensations that come along with fear, allowing the fear to dissolve away from the body into the surface below you, sweeping away from the space around you. Let it all go and return to this very moment where you are neutral and unaffected. Remain in the seat of the witness. And now move your awareness into courage. What is it that you feel, sense, and experience when you are courageous? Perhaps even a place and time where courage was present. Notice how it feels to be courageous. Sense how it feels in the whole body. Aware of how you sense it into your hands and your feet. How you experience courage on your face, on every pore of your body. Experience that you are truly, absolutely courageous. Experience courage. 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 And now experience fear. And then return to your courage. And return to the fear. Your awareness floating back and forth from fear to courage. Back to fear. And again to courage. Until eventually you can experience your fear and your courageousness simultaneously. Perhaps a paradox at first, but release your imagination and truly experience fear and courageousness together. Until now you return to neutrality. A space where you experience an inner peace. Allow yourself to make peace as you release any attachment to the sensations or memories that have arose. Return back to equanimity emotionally, physically, energetically, into your whole body. You are now moving into Vijnanamaya Kosha, the intuitive space between the brows, moving into the space of the mind's eye. Allow it to be like a projector onto a screen. And as you hear, begin to see these images appear before you on this screen. And as you hear the next release, and then the next release, not holding on to any one image, as you release any attachment as you move through rapid visualization, invoking your inner creative. A white rabbit, a black rabbit, the sun shining brightly, rain pouring on the streets, harmony, chaos, a storm, grace, stillness, 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 a foggy cove, an open field, a sunset, a sunrise, a full moon, a new moon, the symbol Om, the symbol Om, the symbol Om, Shakti, Shiva, masculine, feminine, war, peace, equality, equality, equality. Rest here where you are. You are here at a foot of a trail. At the beginning of the trail, it may seem straight and narrow. But as you feel your feet for the first time pressing onto the earth, you make your way to a winding part of the path. You can see that you're in an open meadow, and the edges of the forest become nearer and nearer. As you look around, you see space and mountains. And off in the distance, a white rabbit. You can see that there are many white rabbits. Notice how it feels to see a white rabbit. Without diving into any story, observe the sensations, memories, and experiences that arise as you see the white rabbit. Now, as you look to the sky, you are able to see in the clouds, that you are able to paint the clouds and the sky, that there is an array of color, many different hues and tones, and different types of clouds for you to create. You may notice that some of these shapes feel as though they are familiar. Perhaps they represent something to you. A feeling, a sensation, a thought, or a dream. And as you are on this path, allow yourself to paint the sky with white little clouds, an array of color, dependent on where the sun rests for you at this time in your life. Perhaps it is high in the sky. Perhaps it is on its way to setting. Or perhaps it's peeking out from a cloud. Allow for your inner creative to paint a sky to your desire and dream. In this place, things do not have to make sense. Just as in life, you can get caught up in making sense of things. But it's important to not get caught up in the teeny little details. Sometimes you have to look at the bigger picture of the sky. Expand your thoughts and ideas. The bunnies ahead of you are hopping, an expression, a symbol of fertility. And fertility can be abundance. It can be creative. It can be whatever you wish for it to be. In this moment, notice what you would like to be abundant of. Become aware of what it is that you wish to paint into your picture. You are the creator of your world. And at times it may feel beautiful and bright, and in others it may feel dark and dim. There will always be an ebb and flow of these polarities. You are the creator. In this moment, choose to honor yourself as you look into the sky. Repeat your sankalpa. Declare it to be seen and heard. Experience it in this moment as if it were true, as it has always been true. Have compassion for yourself. Compassion for those moments where you lost your sight of the path. Then return your awareness to the sky. Repeat your sankalpa now 3 times, experiencing it in your whole body, in your whole being, your whole self. I am, whatever it may be. I am. Declare it to be true. I am. Rest now into the meadow, lying comfortably onto the grass as you gaze up into your skies, settling into yourself as you gradually return to your body, aware of the sounds around you, aware that you are in a familiar place, surrounded by everything you have designed for yourself. Rest here for a few moments as you orient yourself back to this plane of existence, aware of your skin, how air rests on it, your face, how peace is placed on it, and your heart, how it beats life, love, and acceptance. You are loved just as you are. Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat. As you return, allow your first movements to be gentle, fluttering your fingers and toes, rotating your ankles and wrists. If you wish to sleep, you're invited now to drift to sleep. Otherwise, slowly make your way onto your side, resting here for a moment as you blink your eyes open. And in your own time, guide yourself into a comfortable seated position. You may consider meditation, reflection, or journaling as a way to close your experience. Thank you for being here. And as always, I love to read your comments. And if you wish to support this community, please like, share, and subscribe for more Yoga Nidra and beyond.